Hello everyone, welcome to the Top 10 list. Today I'm giving you my top 10 favorite Anthony Anderson movies. Now, I've seen several of his movies, and this was a tough list to put together, but I think I did a pretty good job. Now, some of these movies he may not be the lead actor or even maybe a co-star, but any movie he's in that he delivers lines counts as a movie, in my opinion. Well, counts as a movie anyway. But without further ado, these are my top 10 favorite Anthony Anderson movies. Now, remember, this could change as I see more and more of his movies, but right now, coming in number 10 is the animated movie Ferdinand. He does a great job voicing his character, along with Kate McKinnon and a very good cast. Basically, these animals are trying to survive being put down, and Ferdinand is the key to that. Uh, I found this animated movie to be very underrated. I know some critics didn't like it, but I found a lot of enjoyment out of it, and I had fun with it. There was a lot of laughs too, and yeah, I definitely enjoyed it. I definitely recommend it. Coming to number 9 is The Departed. The Departed has a huge cast in it, and he's just one piece of the puzzle along with Leonardo DiCaprio, Matt Damon, Mark Wahlberg. I mean, the list goes on and on. It's a huge cast, but it is a great movie. I watched it for the first time last year, and I was just blown away. And yeah, a lot of people were pretty surprised that I'd never seen the movie, but there are movies that I have never seen. I mean, I can't watch every movie. Of course, this one guy I got into it with claimed to have seen every movie twice. He's full of crap, but nonetheless, uh, this movie is actually a classic and got a lot of high praise from critics. I don't remember if it got nominated for some Oscars or not, but it should have been. It's a tragedy if it didn't, but it's a great movie and he plays a great part in it as well. Sucks what happens to him, but you know, that's life and that's the movie business. Number 8 is My Baby's Daddy. That movie's pretty much self-explanatory. Him and his buddies are daddies, and they're trying to work out their relationships with their women, and while juggling taking care of babies. And to me, it's kind of like 3 Men and a Baby, but they each have their own baby. Uh, but it's still funny. This is one that was really under the radar. Probably not a lot of people seen, but I really did enjoy this one. I found myself laughing a few times. Uh, it's by far not uh, his greatest movie by far, but I was really surprised with this one and taken back. And yeah, I definitely recommend that one. Number 7 is See Spot Run. Him and David Arquette are mailmen, um, and Angus T. Jones, who played Jake on Two and a Half Men for 10 seasons, is in this movie. I believe this is one of his first acting credits. And James, who was played by David Arquette, uh, ends up babysitting for uh, for Angus' character while his mom's away, and they get into a lot of mischief. And Michael Clark Duncan's in the movie. Rest in peace, by the way. But it's a real funny movie. I haven't seen it for a long time, but yeah, I always remember it because there's this scene where David Arquette and Anthony Anderson are doing a breakdancing battle, and it is one of the funniest scenes I've ever seen. But yeah, it's a really funny movie, underrated in my opinion. Number 6 is Malibu's Most Wanted. This movie stars Jamie Kennedy along with Regina Hall and Anthony Anderson, and it's about Jamie Kennedy, who is, of course, a white boy who thinks he's a gangster rapper. And so his dad, who's a billionaire, hires these two guys to kidnap his son and basically try to get him to go straight and stop being a gangster because his dad is running for political office and he's making his dad look bad because of the way he acts and everything. And yeah, I remember this being really really funny. I haven't seen it in a while. I remember Snoop Dogg voices a rat in this movie for a cameo, but it is really really funny. Regina Hall, I love her in the movie she's in, and yeah, she's amazing in this movie, and she's drop dead gorgeous. So, but yeah, definitely check out Malibu's Most Wanted. Number 5 is the movie Life. Again, he's more of a co-star in this movie. Uh, Eddie Murphy and Martin Lawrence are sent to prison for life for a murder they didn't commit. They end up at this work farm with Anthony Anderson and Bernie Mac, all this great cast. And he's the cook, Anthony Anderson is. And one of my favorite scenes is when this big old black dude's trying to get cornbread for Martin Lawrence, who doesn't really want it, but Eddie Murphy's character told him no, he can go get his own cornbread. And so Murphy and the big guy end up fighting. And Anthony Anderson makes the comment that he doesn't get many compliments on his food and everything, but that he appreciates it. Yeah, Life is a really funny movie, very underrated. On TV right now, they got 2 stars, which I think is just a joke. This is one of the funny movies before the 21st century, and definitely one of Murphy and Lawrence's best, in my opinion. Coming at number 4 is Me, Myself, and Irene. Anthony Anderson. It's really funny in this movie. The main star, of course, is Jim Carrey, whose wife has left him for a black man, and the black man ended up impregnating her, and they had 3 mixed boys, which she ended up abandoning and taking off with the guy. And so Carrie's character ends up raising the boys as his own. And lo and behold, as they get older, Anthony Anderson is one of the boys, and he's really funny, and he plays off well with the other 2 actors who are his brothers in the movie. And this is just a really funny movie. And again, he's more of a co-star, but it's great, and I love it. Coming at number 3 is Scary Movie 3. Scary Movie 3 does the parody of 8 Mile, Signs, just to name a few movies. And like I said, Anthony Anderson's more of a sidekick in this movie. He's trying to help his boy, who's playing, portraying Eminem in this movie, how to basically school the black men on rap. And they go to this rap battle, which that scene is so funny. But yeah, I love this movie. I love the parodies. Leslie Nielsen's in it. Charlie Sheen's in it. It's just a great parody. One I recommend. Number 2 is Scream 4. This is a sequel, of course, to 2000 Scream 3. Anthony Anderson is the cop in this movie, which, unfortunately, if you haven't seen the movie, this is a spoiler alert, but he dies in the movie. But he does a pretty good job in this movie. And it's one of his best non-comedic roles, in my opinion. Like I said, most of his roles are comedic roles, but he does a really good job in this movie. And I really hope in the future he takes on more serious roles and do some more scary movies with you, because I think he's really good. But yeah, Scream 4, number 2. And number 1, no surprise, is the movie Barbershop from 2002. Barbershop stars Ice Cube, Cedric the Entertainer, of course, Anthony Anderson, and he plays a thief in this movie where him and his buddy steal this ATM out of this store, and they're looking to make big money by opening it. Funny thing is, they make it hard for them to open, but 2 is what they don't know is there's no money in the ATM yet because it's brand new and hadn't been loaded yet. And so they're tripping all over Chicago trying to get this thing open and don't realize there's no money in it. And that's what makes it really funny. But besides that, Ice Cube and the crew in the barbershop are fantastic. And I love all three movies. I think the second one is the weakest of the three because Barbershop Next Cut come out, and I liked it more than part two. But no, the first movie is by far the best. Uh, so yeah, definitely check out Barbershop, and definitely check out the movies on my top 10 list. Other than that, I thank you guys for watching yet another top 10 list. In the comment section below, let me know what are some of your favorite Anthony Anderson movies, or give me your top 10. Also, if you're new to the channel, hit the subscribe button, hit the bell icon, and let's talk about movies. I talk about movies, do top 10s, rankings. I talk about TV shows and all fun things, entertainment. But other than that, I thank you guys for watching. If you like this video, hit the like button on your way out. Other than that, I thank you for watching, and check you later.